Alright. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Parlo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. We're taking a break on the podcast for a little bit, intentionally. Pensieri Tangentiali. It used to be known as the Tangential Thoughts chat show. Anything else that we kind of want to whatchamacallit? I'm just trying to sort of thinking. Alright. I was trying to make sure we get through the intro, but let's do this. Alright. And 5, 4, 3, 2. So underwhelming. Alright, welcome to the graffiti jungle. Parlo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri Tangentiali. It used to be Tangential Thoughts chat show. Taking a break on the podcast right now, just for a little bit. Sono il tuo capo. Io sono Chief Gihareh Julius Caesar Augustus Gihareh. Alright, we got it. That's the intro. Are you ready? Are you ready? For what? Just get it going. Always gotta wait for something. All right, let's get this poll going. Or let's do a little bit of research and tag some merch. Now, which one of those? We had a marketing strategies and sales tactics technique should we go for right now? There's a couple that, again, depending on what your business is, you could try to, appeal to. If it doesn't work out, no, you just around to find out. You know what I'm saying? Just trying something out. Now, one, biggest no way. No way. You can't prove it. That is cap. Kizzy. The biggest. The largest. Now, should I just tag one shirt? Just to say, here, there's something. Click on it. Does it add a little bit of mystery? Click the one thing, and if it captures your attention, it takes you to the site, then you get lost in all the things. That's the thing. Or the other advice was the rule of 3. People see 3 and they like patterns. And it'll be, okay, this is here and this is here, and we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Let me just try to go through. So I'm gonna pick 3. I'm gonna go with the rule of 3 one, right? That just shows 3. And let's see. What is this? Arg, almost had it. There's a 70. There's a 90. And I feel like there's an 80. There's an 80 right there. But actually, 85 should have been the whatchamacallit, right? But 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll do it like this and like that and like this. And there's choices. All right, brackets, tiers, those type of things. Have you seen my logo? Dinosaurs and dragons? Are you serious? Hold on. That does not then depict what... Well, actually, the logo is there. If you look at Wolverine's chest, the logo's there and the logo's there and the logo's right there. And if you look at this one, the logo is inside the moon. The logo is right there. Do I like dragons and dinosaurs? Stop playing. I gotta find me a prettier stallion dragging a wagon like Megan Thee Stallion. It's shit like that. You feel me? Oh, do you want to talk about the logo? Dinosaurs and dragons and a land far away. Well, I'm trying to remember it. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost no PBS. All right. Yeah, we got some come primo. That's how you say first course. For the first course, got some chicken sausage gumbo. Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna whatchamacallit. I'm not even gonna you're not gonna like. You're talented, but your downfall is you're a know-it-all. So what am I supposed to do? Do I act dumb? Do I confirm the audience and masses? Do I just talk dumb so that they can feel comfortable around me? That was why the genius does not, nobody cares for the genius, and the genius, I love it. It's a thin line between arrogance and cockiness. I would rather be that. Otherwise, they're gonna call you insecure and they're gonna call you all these other types of names. So I would rather be on the other side of things. I'm just saying, they're gonna judge you either way. Let them talk. However they're gonna talk, let them talk. You lack social skills. Bitch, you watching me. It's clearly, you keep trying to talk. Why are you trying to talk to somebody who lacks social skills? One of the two. Either, what are you doing? Your dumb ass, the word you is 3 letters. Yo slow ass trying to communicate a point still, you might be lazy. Stop talking to me. Stop. Yeah, living might be heavy. One of them heavy-headed, you might be one of them actual big back bitches. You might be a big back bitch. Literally, in real life. It ain't no criticism. What the fuck? It is what is the best that you possibly ever could say. You see what I'm saying? It be shit like that. Let's not, I mean, when I was 23, I had my master's degree. It's shit that you just cannot say. Hold on, guys. I'm emotionally unstable. If that person is true, because they know me. They know me like the back of my hand. Oh, would you look? I got a scratch. It's like, nah. Like, know me like, oh, what? I'm emotionally unstable. You watching me. Bro. It's time for Lemon to go to bed. It's time for Lemon to keep scrolling. You stopped at the wrong place. You're not welcome. Everybody got choices. See, the people in Jersey, damn, it's a lot of shit in the chat. Hold on. I got too much attention. Bad joke. It's just not time for that. Yeah, but bro, like, it's like, what happened to you? Like, why are you trying to watch me go so bad? Yeah, I won't fucking with this one. That's another one. Yeah, oh, so we're gonna add that to the list here. Neither. That was whack. If y'all can see the whatchamacallit, it's people just keep getting blocked. Wherever I'm at now, you are still talking to me. Wherever I'm at now, I had my master's degree at 23. I made the conscious decision and choice to just go be an artist. I have my fashion brand. I have published 9 books. I can keep going. It's a lot of things that I have done that you have never done. Let's please stop. Stop. You get what I'm trying to say? Stop it. You're one of them. I'm glad I'm glad you can count. I'm glad you can count how many people in the chat, and you're one of them. It ain't the flex you think it is. I'm now blocking you. Nobody will ever see another message from you. Your messages are all now done. You're now blocked off the channel. Whatever your goal was, you achieved it. I'm sorry. We talked about, I love myself. Y'all don't love yourself. That's one of the things that bothers you. I love myself. There's nothing you can, it doesn't matter what you think, feel, say. I love myself. We got chicken sausage gumbo. I'm trying to see, gotta go back to anything is, they woke up on the wrong side of the bed. What that was about. Schrodinger, why are we bringing Schrodinger's cat? Walked into a bar and doesn't. That's you know what? That's that quantum joke. I'm okay with that. I see what you did there. I'm gonna accept that joke. I've never heard that one. Schrodinger's cat walks into a bar and doesn't. Does anybody understand the joke? Oh. Harvey on Bulls there. Hey, tag team, where was you at, bro? You should have came through with the lat. You supposed to be out here regulating everybody. Chunky meats and vegetables are good. It's not the flex that you think it is. You now just proved that you're a stalker. You now just came back from another account to talk to me after I blocked you. I'm trying to get away from you. You now just made another account. You have actively, you actively were on a live stream antagonizing me. I told you I did not want to talk to you. I don't like you. I don't want anything to vibe with you. You came on another, you got blocked. You came on another, and within the same live, I've only been up here for 11 minutes. Within 11 minutes, you got blocked, and now you're blocked again from your other account. That is very bad energy. You should take the time to do something else with that time, and what that energy that you have, that you're trying to, you might want to figure out something else to do with your time in your life. You see how I say I publish 9 books? You might have 9 books published if you were to stop stalking me. You might be able to have 9 books too. You see how I got my clothing brand started? You might have a clothing brand too if you wasn't stalking me. The energy that you're using to make these after you got blocked, after somebody already told you, I don't care about what you think or say, the energy that you use to then come back to try to project, is because we love the word projection, try to tell me about myself, and you don't know me personally. And I'm trying to get the fuck away from you digitally. I wouldn't want to know you personally. I'm blocking you digitally, and you still try. You are very much stalker mode right now. It has been a live stream, and people saw you in real live action. I hope, don't tell nobody what you do in your free time. Don't tell nobody what you was doing on October 7th around 9:30. Don't tell nobody what you was really out here doing with your life. Don't tell nobody you was on the internet getting blocked for hating on. Well, I don't want to say what you was I don't want to say what you was doing. You was loving the attention, bro. What the hell? What the hell? Make it make sense. You know what ain't common sense. Nah, the other account got blocked. Well, they just keep. Why? Entropy isn't what it used to be. I'm enjoying the smartness. There's intelligence. Is intelligence in the room? And intelligence is here in the chat. Entropy isn't what it used to be. I am totally fine with these nerd jokes. The first one was Schrodinger's cat. Entropy is what it used to be. That's fucking fire. I'm about to put that on a shirt. Nah. Eat more chicken. No beef. Ain't no beef over here. Don't be. Imagine saying you got a beef with me, and I'm out here trying to dance like Chris Brown. Left, do it. Right, do it. Imagine saying you got a beef. Imagine saying you got a beef, bro. Get out of here. Oh man, I gotta catch up. Yeah, I gotta catch up. It's not even beans. It's chicken and sausage gumbo. I think the retardation of America, you're slow. No child left behind. Bring accountability back. This is why you should have been left behind. You tried to make a joke. Bitch, at least make the shit. Ain't no fucking beans, bro. That's wild. That was the bad. That's why I'm like, you're blocked already. You was trying. You gotta try a little harder, buddy. I don't want y'all. Please don't try harder, bro. Yeah, because you be trying harder, and there's certain things you should try harder at. Hating on me ain't one of them. Don't do that. Don't try no harder on that, bro. Cause y'all making me funnier. The level, the mentality. You know, there's levels in vibration and frequency. I just keep. Y'all gotta just don't drinking the soup out the can. Duh. Enzyme and a hormone. You can't make an enzyme. Hold on. I don't get that joke though. I don't get the joke. You can't make an enzyme? Oh, I get it! That was the, hey bro, that was a top tier joke. Yo, did anybody get that? Bro, I love that joke. You know where it's like, you don't like, if I, like, bro, that one was a good joke. I walked right into that one. That one set me up real good. Difference between an enzyme and a hormone. You can't make an enzyme. Bro, that one was good. You need a haircut. It's somebody, you gotta stop studying me so goddamn bad. I'm pretty sure I need to shave. Tell your mama to come shave me and come cut my hair. Tell your mom to neck me up first, and then after she finished sucking my dick, just tell your mom to come bring the clippers, bro. Tell your mom to bring the clippers, bro. Fuck off my dick. Bro, that was a great joke. Oh my goodness. We had an excellent day. Thank you for asking how I'm feeling it. We had an excellent day. I designed 25 shirts. The storage unit is paid off for the rest of the year. Oh my goodness. Obama actually can't run no more. If he can't run no more, he had the 2 terms. They put a limit on that. He can't do 3. He already did the back-to-back. Bro. Stop with peanut butter. Yeah, that was the L comment. Did not pass the VAP chat. You just gotta get blocked. Just cause hell no. I ain't about to think hard about it. Pork chop. Okay. The chefs is in the chat. The chefs is in the chat. Okay, Miss Towns. Pork chops, rice, mac and cheese, fish, rib. Bro, it ain't Thanksgiving yet. The hell going? That man is blessed. Whatever man is over there. That's a blessed man. On a Tuesday night? Get the fuck out of here. Thanksgiving next month. The hell, that shit just I ain't mean what. Pork chops, rice, mac and pork chops, fish, ribs, chicken. Bruh, that's 4 main courses right there. Oh my goodness. Nah, hey, you gotta talk straight. Don't talk the any other way but straight on here on this channel, bro. I'm sorry. That's a bad joke. I don't like that shit. You don't know me, I don't know you. Yeah, I can help. What did the plate say to the other plate dinner? It's on me. I get it. Bad joke. This is a bad joke. All right, I finally caught up on all the chat. I think we blocked. We blocked the other people. I think. This other person, I'm not sure about. I wasn't sure about this person, but we'll whatchamacallit. Yeah, that was your last whatchamacallit. That just confirmed to me. So, oh my goodness, bro, I'm sorry. That was the best. Today's been an awesome day. I heard a great joke today. Couple funny ones. Couple whatchamacallits. Another block person off the chat. We had an outstanding day. Bro, I'm putting that on a shirt. I'm putting that on a shirt. You've blessed the night with your humor. You can't buy a sense of humor. And then the nerd jokes, the Schrodinger's cat joke, entropy ain't what it used to be. Why don't scientists make atoms? Because they make up everything. I get it. I get it. It gotta be like the other one, bro. Like, first of all, I never heard that before. And I really had to I walked into that one. I was like, bro, what? That joke was crazy. That was a great joke. That was a great joke. That set me up. I was just in there reading. You know, certain stuff is you gotta say it, or yeah, that was when I was like, I read it. I'm like, okay. I actually processed it. Okay. And then I'm still like, can't make an enzyme. And so then, of course, the next thing you would be able to say is, which you can make a, I was like, kind of easy, not gonna lie. I get the tour. I get the tour. Tour to the doc tour. Yo, bro, the chef was in the chat. The chef out here making this, that, and the third, but you come through with the simplistic. You come through with the recipe. Well, you already gave us a recipe for today. I will give us a recipe. Survive. Space amount. Okay, gotcha. Roger, Dodger. Roger that. Learn something new every day. I be info dumping. I didn't know that was a thing. Info dumping. Recipe dump. That would be that is crazy, you know. Recipe. It's not the large comment. I have a list of blocked words that I don't want to hear. So, your comment most likely has some of the blocked words. I'm not sure if I don't feel like lying to you. So answer your own question, use your logic, and whatever makes sense to you. Yeah, that was a bad. 2 L comments back to back. 2 block people back to back. Uh-oh. Now you triggered me because you said a Zippo. Let me pull the Zippo out. A hippo and a Zippo. Now I have the Zippo, bro. What are you going to say about the Zippo? That caught my attention. That applies. All right. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? Did you hear the one about the roof? Used to hate facial hair. Okay. So are these different jokes? Did you hear the one about the roof? I don't know nothing about the roof. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? Is it the H and the Z? Used to have facial hair, then it grew on me. These are surface level. Who says something like that? Hey, bro, what type of statement? I'm not used to this internet. What the hell? I'm not used to it. Yeah, that's a girl telling you, yeah, I don't usually do this. Bitch, what? All right. There was the, but it's like you're the immediate block of the day. Like, but there's been other blocks. But that was a what? Um, um, and see it. You shouldn't be surprised though, right? Like, so that was one of the things I was sitting there like when I add certain words to the list, it's like, oh man, it's like you think about like certain instances or situations in which it would come up, but then sometimes it's like, yeah, this never needs to actually come up for real. Like, there's no reason for things to kind of sort of go this way. You know what I'm saying? And so it's actually not whatchamacallit. That's why it's like almost. Now there has been a couple of times where it was like certain simple things that like certain people were like, bro, I tried to say this and third, and I know that they actually had genuine good intention. But other times it really is like somebody saying, "What's happening to that third?" It's like, "Oh yeah, I already know what you trying to whatchamacallit." And so I don't even need to. I don't even need to know what I'm like. You're trying to say something that I'm going to think is offensive or I don't even want to hear. So it's just like I already know to block you just because you. It just be that, just like that. So yeah, it's certain stuff, and then outside of that, it's the teenagers. It's like I gotta block all the teenagers anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I gotta block any. I don't need to or care to talk to any teenagers anyway. So I gotta block all the teenagers, but they have a common language. You see what I'm saying? They have a common language, and they're gonna say certain things and do certain things. So it was like, oh yeah, you're probably whatchamacallit, and it's just easily get those out. Yeah, some things, uh, and again, sometimes it's the I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about my mustache. That's the easy one. Haircut, fingernails. Like it's I don't want to hear nothing about it. Don't like the conversation doesn't even need to go there. Don't even want to address it. Like those type of things. Um, and it's just a redundancy of questions. You like I'm tired of this question. Uh, and then like and then certain the rules like whatchamacallit, saying hi or hate it just will just get blocked. I don't care to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And pasta. I get that one. See, so in art, there's a technique in art. See, this is me info dumping. In art, there is a technique called impasto, and that's like they'd be flicking the paint, a fake noodle, and then pasta. I get it though. Yes, I don't. It's like skip the small talk. It's like don't you just get y'all be another one of the Jones is like people say certain things but then still allow it. Everybody like you be like, yeah, I don't want to have small talk no more. Imagine just where are you? What are you doing? Do you like after a while? How many times you gonna answer how are you? How many times you gonna answer where are you? How many times you gonna sit here and answer certain stuff? You tired of answering the same questions over and over. I'm not actually whatchamacallit. The Pop the Balloon show is funny. And the reason the Pop the Balloon show is funny, there are some people who, bro, I haven't seen like the Pop Balloon show don't be on whatchamacallit. It don't be top tier. Like the women don't be. You see, the women be on some. They be 4s, 5s, 6s. You know, that's what the women be. Either mentality, personality, don't nothing. It don't be no top tier women up there. That's one on the Pop the Balloon shit. And then it'll be, and this is coming from the man side and the women's side. It's those people where they don't get to reject people. Nobody approaches them that much. No, they don't get to reject people. So this is they get to run. They get to reject somebody just because. And it's been too many women up there that reject a man for no, like, just pick the smallest thing and be like, oh yeah, it was this or it was that. And then I'd be like, bitch, do you see what you got? Like, the hell? And it'd be like, so you just know that they were just trying to sit there and go like, whatchamacallit? You tonight. I would go to the psychologist. Unless you wanted to say that this is a therapeutic chat. It's a therapeutic chat show. This is not a safe space. Clearly. Oh, you know where we're going with this? It's time for big back activities. It's okay to play in the snow sometimes. Gotta make the joke. All right, let's do this. Some of those, whatchamacallits? You know what it is. You see what I'm saying? We know what perfection looks like. We know what perfection is. That's why it's so easy to point out a flaw and say, well, it's not this and it's not that. So, man or woman. Yeah. I wasn't really walking with none of your comments before, and now you're just blocked. You still trying to say generic stuff, and I just I'm not fucking with the vibe. Now you're blocked. I don't want to hear nothing else on you. So, what does it look like? It's okay to play in the snow sometimes. They're powder. Top tier munchies. Perfection is not subjective. It can look different, but you either, it's the other parts. Looks, personality, intelligence, all those. But sometimes it's a lacking in certain whatchamacallits, but we know what perfection is. Anybody I block is nobody I would want to talk to. I can't take criticism, but people continuously come into my chat to tell me that. Why do I need to, like, it bogs down the chat. There's a group of people who come on the internet to complain. I don't need that. It's not. Right. It's like make it make sense. Make it make sense. Why would I sit there and talk to people I don't want to talk to? Engage, interact with people that are trying to literally, if I have to see it, look at it, make me feel some type of way. I don't care. It's boring. It bores me. It makes my boredom even worse. So it's like, that's one. Who cares? This is the perfect time. I'm chilling. Y'all focus on numbers, and that's your problem. And what I keep doing, I just keep doing what I'm doing. I keep doing what I want to do, what I love to do, whatever. And that's our problem. We look at things from different perspectives. Y'all make me have to try to focus on what's the numbers in the third. I don't be knowing. I be trying to put out little stuff. And it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. We too old. I am. Anybody I had a falling out with is permanent. I've been in other people's chats. I don't like this mass influx of randomness. I like the fact that this is one we can look at. Comments will be relevant. Comments will be informative, educational, funny, lighthearted, deep, maybe. Sometimes people just are vulnerable. It takes a wide variety of turns. I'm perfectly fine with it. Again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I put anything and everything out there. Anything that you put out there is up to be judged anyway. It's a thing. It's a thing. And it's like there's a level of what's it's like it's a level of maturity. Just saying, yeah, you know. But I don't know what people think that is. Again, I already made a video for that. It got quiet when somebody cannot disrespect you. They can't disrespect you or whatever, and then it gets quiet because they can't. The only reason talking to you was to disrespect you. I don't get it. I'm supposed to just sit there and let it be. That's not the engagement I want. Not what I'm going to tolerate. That's like having a friend and your friend always talks bad to you. And you like, I don't even know why we're friends. You sitting there like this person talk to you like this every day and you call that your friend. No. That don't make sense. No, that would be I'm not sure the reason context, because you can't have a let me see. You can't have a joint that says like, okay, this is a goal, bro. The things when you're bored and alone. Exactly. I'm like, I know I ain't the only one. And it's just certain now it's like, it's just like, all right, now you can see it happening. It's case in point, right? Case in point. We were just sitting there talking about it. Case in point. Case in point, man. You shouldn't have pressed that button. Nope. User messages hidden, never to be seen again. Focusing on the wrong jank. The wrong jank, bro. It's just a vibe. Just vibing. Get what off your screen? Also, here. This is a virtual donut. I'm giving you a donut. Eat the donut. I fully support. Eat the donut. There was your virtual donut. Focus on the wrong numbers. I ain't worried about that. If you only eat once a day, I think you'll try to get all the calories you want and can get. Oh, all right. You appreciate it? Here's another donut. There's your second donut. This is where the comments pass the vibe check. Comments pass the vibe check. We're all just being delusional. Oh no! Bad news. Last one. I'm giving you my last donut. I can have the other half? Thanks. Yo, y'all are hilarious, man. Bro, I appreciate y'all. The chat passed the vibe check, bro. The chat passed the vibe check, bro. Oh, man. We have virtual donuts. So long, farewell to you, my friend. Dropped it in the lake. There's no more. That was the last one. We don't do milk over here. Chat, tell them what we drink. We don't do milk. Does anybody know what we do around here? It's the graffiti jungle. We don't do milk. We right now. Well, all right. Sometimes, but not. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, but not right here. But somebody at Rockstar is playing Grand Theft Auto right now. Shh, ASMR. Bro, hey, bro, y'all, what the heck? What the hell is that? Querulous? Does that mean a fight? That was top tier ASMR, though. ASMR. And then, refreshing. Can we? I mean, maybe one day, just not today. That's gonna be a thing. I'm gonna play it off really well. Can anybody? I don't know. I'm trying to. The reason I don't like the question, not that it's a bad question, right? You should be able to answer that question. But it's just the fact that I just want you, if you understood that, if you had 11,000 videos and over 120 playlists, would you try to tell somebody what the channel's about? How would you actually answer that question? Or do you think that would be upon that person to kind of sort of look through the channel and, oh, I got to give y'all a sip. Oh, okay. Y'all had donuts. Now we got to wash it down. I want to, whatchamacallit, but I'm trying to figure out, like, but I don't want to waste this. I don't want to waste any. I want to pour some kind of sort of maybe. All right, but I'm just going, cheers. Here, pass the rock star. Energy drinks in the chat. I can get behind that. Just think about the most interesting thing. The most interesting man in the world. And that's what it's all about. Oh, yeah, I might use that one. Like, what's the channel about? Just try to envision and imagine the most interesting thing. That's what it's about. A man who makes videos. The most simplistic answer. The most simplistic answer. A man who makes, what's the channel about? A man who makes videos. That's it, that's all. There's nothing to be confused about. Just watch. We have music videos. Quite literally. This is like a secret box to open. I'm enjoying this. It's for real though. You could just get like, you ever want to binge watch? I'm like, yo, what the heck? What is going? You're not the first person. There's a lot of people confused. You're trying to understand. It's art. It's not supposed to be understood. It's not supposed to be understood. That's the problem. It's art. What do you think an artist would do? An artist would just create and not focus on anything else but the creation. What would an actor do if he has no script? What would an author do with no pen? What would an artist do with no paintbrush? What does a man do with no muse? He just talks, just chats. Something I best not to be understood. Up for interpretation. The great debate. At the end of the day, an artist. Sorry, guy. It's just, I've tried to explain my art, and he didn't understand. So you stop explaining. You stop explaining. Bro, all right. I'm just gonna be, I gotta be a little bit vulnerable, honest. Do y'all see that? That's stress. What I'm stressed about? I don't know. Or, now, that would be crazy to do that live, right? But it's been bothering me. I don't know if anybody else does that and then rub the nail over it a little bit and then I'm gonna leave that. I'm trying to leave it alone, but it's bothering me. Smash mouth. NPC. We don't listen to those songs. I don't know what song you're talking about. You give teenage kid vibes. What the hell that is. But I do know, pause. Let me see. Feed me, feed me, feed me. One time for me, one time for the DJ. He be Cali, I be Louise. Baby, if you ask me, if you net. I don't know nothing about that. Eminem not even candy. Nor chocolate candy. Pause. Yeah. Many people could all view the same piece of art and have a different interpretation. Man, I felt that. Did you resonate with it or did it resonate with you? I felt that. The beautiful thing about art is that many people could all view the same piece of art and have a different interpretation of the exact same piece. If you could feel like art as a person, like you as a person, right? The artistry of you, and how so many people view you, look at you in so many ways, and you're just you, just a creation in the image, the imagination image, made in the image, imagination, the fascination, declaration, proclamation. Abraham Lincoln, read the Frederick Douglass. For you gotta forgive me, I ain't been to sleep. I was only asleep for like a couple hours. Thank you for picking up. Thank you. You caught that. I've been saying that for a couple years now. I'm not sure if anybody ever, image, imagine, nation. The Magi's. The magicians. Oh, Harry Potter. Hell yeah, I sleep outside every day. I live in a tent. Thanks for asking. What's your next question? I get what you mean whenever I'm sleeping. Being sleepy is akin to being inebriated. Not sure why. They've just done some studies and that's what they've come up with. I had like 4 or 5 hours. But I was super excited for today. I did say this earlier yesterday. Oh, definitely can. Definitely can. All I gotta do is I can click on the whatchamacallit. And then yes, inebriated. It's a vibe. INEBRIATED. Inebriated. Starts with the INE. Sounds pretty cool too. All I gotta do is start a link and then post the link and then you click the link and then we be on live. It'd be a split screen. And we could probably even do it for Samurai Champloo. You know what I'm saying? Probably even do it for Samurai Champloo. I think we're on episode 7 tonight. We're on episode 7 tonight. Man, you know how long it takes to just finally be able to get to like a moment like this? Very much appreciate it though. When you finally get there. Man, it's it is a while of just zero no, and you just sitting there talking to yourself for a really long time. And then it's the one, and then the one is like, I'm the only one. And then there's 3, and there's 4, and then finally, man. Little used to hate sleep. That's tricky. That's tricky. That's tricky because you got the rest of your life to sleep, you know? Sleep when you're, So, sleeping is boring. You got a life to live. Carpe diem. You only got one life to live. Yellow. That's my nigga. Yellow. You only got it every day. Every day. Yeah, man. Would you rather be asleep or just doing something? Just chilling, just vibing, doing whatever. Got a life. Facts. Uh-oh. Insomniac. and a maniac superpower. Tower, cower, flower, hour, and hour. Hours and time and hours and to share. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't. I need the reality. I need the reality. What was happening in my dream the other day? I was like, oh Lord, I don't want to do that. You know what? I don't be seeing Lamborghinis in my dreams. I be trying. I'm like, yo, where the Lamborghinis at? I don't see no Lamborghinis. I'm trying to see Lamborghini for in real life. In real life. The Wranglers. I've been seeing the Gladiators. It was nice. On that wall yesterday, I was like, damn. It's a black G Gladiator, chunky tires, soft top. It was nice to see it. The Jeep Gladiator. Yeah, I'm gonna need this Rockstar to kick in like yesterday. Like this. The night is young. The night is young, bro. I need the energy, bro. We gotta make it. We gotta make it, yo. Yo. Alright, I'm trying to figure out. It's a Tuesday, bro. Hold on. We can watch Shampoo. That'll be shampoo. Sham. Dude feels like shampoo is such an odd word. We can watch Shampoo. And then react to it. That's a good hour. And you just not realize like about 2 years. What are you talking about? What you mean? What's that? What? What you mean? What? 2 years for 30? What is you talking about, bro? What is that called? Inquiring minds want to know. What? Oh, for real? Caffeine pill? I ain't never. Little capsule, powder caffeine. Hey, bro, do you feel like Limitless, the movie? Do you feel like... I'll be scared. The only thing about scared about whatchamacallit is that, like, you just put in whatever you want to drink. Hold on. I don't think you do. Cause then the laws would be too close. You'd be like, what is that? You'd be like, it's caffeine. It's caffeine. Yo, I wouldn't try it though. I would not try it. I wouldn't try it. Bro. Yeah, crazy typo there, buddy. Would not. Bro. Like, yeah, I'm sure you could. I don't know if I wouldn't recommend it. Bro. Like, nah, go straight to the source. Straight to the source. Woo! Yo! Bro. If people was out here, I'm loud. Darn. I'm sitting here loud as shit. For the migraines, Nah, because sometimes they do say that, certain things have opposite effect for people. Like, everything doesn't affect everybody the same way. A godsend. Yo. The snorting was crazy. Snorting is crazy. That's unhinged, bro. That's unhinged. It's like, how you and your friend get whatchamacallit? And then you see your friend. What's them little mixer janks that's a bowl and the one part's like a stick, but you like mash it up for whatchamacallit. You actually can't do that for. He's like, bro, what you doing? I'm just getting ready. A glass of tea, a spot of tea, a drop of capsule. The capsule. No Dragon Ball Z capsule cord. Bam, caffeinated. Drink to get me in through the day. Oh, snap, bro. That definitely had me laughing, bro. Snorted was an unhinged question, though. That question was unhinged, bro. Do you? What? And get people thinking like, well, I never did it that way, but I think you could. I don't know if you should. You're like, oh, man. Straight to the source. Yep. That's how I like it. I ain't gotta wait for it to kick in. Immediate effects. Yo. No pain, no gain. You gotta chill out. What was I thinking? I recommend you could. It would just feel, or, all right. It's just because the conversation is there. It's like it's right there. It's just you might as well just conversation's right there, right? But the one jump was what's the one jump, bro? Like if you could interview or talk to certain people, dabble in, do certain things, and just you could understand what it's like, the experience, and they could try to like somehow maybe a little bit just communicate that. That jump would be like, because it's just conversation, and we don't need to whatchamacallit, but it is one of the if it came in an appeal, that would be a like how if there's like how something like comes out and it's like, oh, for real, this and the third one. The craziest jump. What if something was, Coca-Cola really used to have, what if there was something that people were actually like, whatchamacallit, and it was like, y'all do know that this is such and such, and it was like, yeah, y'all been buying such and such legally over whatchamacallit, and actually, you like, holy shit, Cal, are you serious? That would be funny. But I think that might be one of the, I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody's gonna say anything about it, but I'm gonna check my list and see if it's one of those words up there. It is. Okay, so the word crack is not allowed on my channel. But I mean, for good reason. It's for good reason. Okay. I didn't doom scroll today. Not kind of, so not really. Maybe just a slight smidget, but then I'm like, I gotta move, get up, do something. The only thing I did see, okay, this is one of there's these 3 girls. We're just gonna leave certain, facts out, whatever, but it's these 3 girls. They were in federal prison. They were in federal prison for a long time. The one girl says she did this many years and 7 in the shoe, right? So she was like, it didn't register to me. Go to the comment section. She did 7 in the who? The what now? In the shoe. And so some people was like, yo, you was in shoe? In an all-women's facility? Now, apparently, SHU stands for Special Housing Unit. Now, where do I know SHU from, right? Where do I know this from? SHU program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. Who the fuck? I'm the police here. I run shit here. You just live here. Go on, walk. I'm gonna burn this. King Kong ain't got shit. That's what I know SHU program. SHU program, nigga. Right? So I ain't never know what SHU stood for. But SHU is spelled SHU and it stands for Special Housing Unit. And so this one girl was like, she spent 7 years in the SHU. So it was like, oh, you was in there gnawing on the, like, bro. They was like, it was unhinged, bro. It was like, bro, what type of person you gotta be? A personal choice. No, certain things, once it's out there, it's kind of hard to just keep it to yourself. Jokes, just jokes. All right, there's a little bit. All right, I'm pouring you some. Don't want you thirsty. All right, there was your sip. You had donuts and energy drinks. You should be happy. It's a great day. Virtual. The virtual hangout section. The cursed elixir. Bro, you know how like certain words? Okay, this is one of those parts where like elixir, right? Where do I know the word from? Pokemon. And so, and it's like, you know how certain words they're actually words, and then you be thinking just because you're in this Pokemon universe, like an elixir doesn't exist. This magical potion. These are actual things. I'm very thirsty. Hey, bro, but that's another reason with just the time nowadays. I think watching Game of Thrones, it was either you have watched Game of Thrones or you haven't. And it's just one of those things, right? But see, I'm one of the people, I never watched Avatar with the blue people, and I'm okay with that. I'm just haven't. But Game of Thrones, one of the Johns, and it's so tough and it's so like it's different, it's scary. Like that's the one thing that when I look at certain like older, like old timey shows and whatnot, bro, it's the fact that that something like that really could happen, bro. And something like that could really happen. And then like just imagine being a king and just because and who's preparing the food, and then they decide if you know what I'm saying, those Johns is like tough, bro. Those like tough situations. So it's like the people of whatever hierarchy or you know what I'm saying, even common folk, and it's just like, brother, that could be a thing, bro, at any point in time, bro. Just because somebody, you know, for whatever the reason was, you know what I'm saying? That's why John is so. That's why I think that like that time of those certain times are like really. Certain times are really. It's just be a weird time living. I think they even say. I think it's somewhere between like 14 and 1600 or something. And maybe that may be associated with the bubonic or the Black Plague. I'm not sure. But there is a time period they say it was just like it was probably one of the worst times to be alive. If you ever think like, bro, like which part, and so you got now, mind you, of all the me even just sitting here and just like we have phones and technology, right? So even just trying to imagine people in the 1950s, I think they still had television, so 1900s. You know what I'm saying? 1900s, early 1900s, 18, 17, like any of all those types of people. 536. Is that supposed to be the 1936? But any and all of those people, and it just not living without a phone or technology, and just how they actually spent their time in their days, and what made them happy, what made them motivated to do. Oh, 5:36. Why? What's so? Is this a joke? Where's that? What's so? It's like me. See, you see what I'm saying? Like I gave you like a range. I think is like somewhere between these hundreds, and I'm trying to like which one. But what is so? That's so specific. What the hell happened? What happened that year? Bro. Bro. Just imagine being associated with that. Living through it, being born of it. How is that considered the worst? So specific. I could whatchamacallit too. I actually probably could cut my hair. I probably could cut my hair. Then we would have to hear the baldy jokes. It's like, oh man. Oh, that's huge. In the year 536. So that's not Pompeii. Forget Pompeii. Huh? The volcanic eruption blocked the sun for the year, though. That's crazy. For the year is crazy, though. The volcanic... all that stuff was in the air for a year. Crop failure, famine, and sickness. And mind you, they actually depend on that. They actually depend on... Yeah, and then we're blocking the sun. I think somebody talked about, like, we're blocking the sun and how much it, like, warms us up. It was probably cold. It's probably cold. All of that. And then, you know, them sitting there trying to time, they actually live off their crops. They actually have real food. I'm trying to figure out how long I want to let this go. The first jump was Mars. I'm like, okay. Now it's all right. Be like them rapture people. Be like them rapture people. Nah. If you think and believe that, I want all you, just go ahead and send all your money to me, because you can't take it into the other side anyway. They gonna do this before Halloween? What type of shit is this? Man, what type of date is October 29th? You gonna do this? I'm like, Halloween coming. Ain't nobody gonna be giving a rat's behind. Nobody's gonna care. Everybody's caring about the Halloween, bro. If we're trying to get to some type of normalcy, it is really sad. And it's like, you know, there's no such thing as normal. There's no going back, right? The way holidays went, bro, it got to a point, and this is after 2020, it got to a point where for a slight little bit, it was a holiday would come and people wouldn't even like, oh dang, such and such is here. Not even like feeling it, recognizing there's no vibe, there's no feel, none of that, right? And so I just finally feel like, you know, with the next few whatchamacallits, we actually can finally get to a point of like feeling like certain holidays, like, oh man, it feels like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Like, I don't know. The holidays really just lost all of their vibe. I don't know about time moving fast. I don't know about that. People learn how to control time and speed it up and slow it down. I don't know about that. Sounds good. Sounds very interesting. Now I have talked about the price and price gouging in the sense of how is a recession, how does inflation become the solution to a recession? Super relative, and it really depends on how fast or slow you're moving. Right, that just made me sit there and think, bro, being at certain places, time was moving like so slow. But then this morning, we was having so much fun. Time just flew this morning on the chat. We was just having fun. Depends on what you're doing. What has your attention? What doesn't. And you're enjoying yourself. Now, I do. That is, whether it's the psychology or whatever, I feel like that's something like the kind of sort of, because that whole time flies when you're having fun. Those are one of those, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Those kind of eats, not gonna lie. It hit. Time flies when you're having fun. You're like, bro, where did the time go? And you was really just enjoying yourself. And if you are doing something that you do not enjoy, holy shit, Cal. Do something you don't like to do and you don't want to do. Bro, be somewhere you don't want to be, doing something you don't want to do. Oh, it's like watching the grass grow. Bro, I don't get that is one. That one's hard to understand. That one, not that it's hard to understand, or anybody sat there try to really, but I'll probably Google that at some point. My boredom will allow me to. That is the thing, bro. And what was I say? Work 8 hours. You get a clock. It's only been an hour. You don't look at the clock no more, bro. What you be looking for at certain times? When is break time? So when is my break? Hey, bro. You just clocked in. I know. When is my break? Roger Dodger. When is my break time? It be shit like that, bro. It really be shit like that. Bro. What's your favorite part of the day? Lunchtime. What's the point of life? To eat good food. You can't dispute some of this. It's just factual. The excess of all these different things. Got too many grapes? You got wine. Now you're feeling fine. It happens in excess. Fromage is how you say cheese in French, I think. I could be totally wrong. I took 3 years of French and I still don't use it. How come? Hey, bro, why they always come at math, bro? Mead? The funniest thing about mead, should be done in 2 weeks, is that's an actual paper company, Mead, right? And the funniest thing was, I remember there was actually this guy, and we had this summer camp, and the guy, his last name was Mead, and we used to just call him Mead. He was cooler than he was supposed to be. That kind of sort of makes sense. It was like, we made him feel cooler than he probably wanted to feel. We were young, man. He was like, bro, why are they so hype about my last name? I think bro was tall too. So it was like, nah, he had to be like team captain. It was just one of those types of things. I was making a point of doing something. Honey wine. He made some delicious wine and she was there. Hey, bro, that was this one jank. The girl said, I don't know what type of juice this was. It's just Wine's ghetto older cousin. Wine's ghetto older cousin. Just one. It was a lady. She posted. She said her child had taken like I think cranberry juice or something. They had like a balloon over it. Nope. I only have one tattoo. Just one. Is the loneliest number that you ever seen. Do, 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 two. It's not as bad as one, but the number one is the loneliest. Does anybody else know that song? And does anybody else know it because of Recess? The Recess, I think it was a Recess movie. Oh, the lady she posted a picture and she was like, I don't know if her son or her daughter had a can, it was a bottle of like cranberry juice, I think. And I think it was like a balloon over top of it. And I'm not sure if there was anything else. I'm not sure where it was. But then it was like, they said, you need to go check on your son or daughter. She making that prison wine. They was like, well, where'd she learn that at? They was like, she letting that juice ferment. They was like, it ain't gonna taste good, but it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. I don't know nothing about that. I just saw a picture on social media. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Nah, that joint was funny. The Recess movie. All right, I think I may have to just get up and walk. The energy drink ain't doing what it was supposed to be doing. The energy drink was drunk. But my energy, it has sunk. I thunk. Like, I don't know. I gotta get up and walk. I'm gonna have to. Well, I don't have to. It's those types of things. Man. And you know this, man. I'm a little. I actually think I need to chill out. And the only reason sometimes you be like, bro, I'm gonna just chill just because it's on the third. Now, Nicki Minaj not gonna beat these allegations. Me? I just be chilling. I'm vibing, cooling. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bored. I'm sleepy. That's just. I'm just bored and sleepy, right? They showed Nicki Minaj, and I think it was like Funny Marco, and it was like, yeah. They show her and just the things she's doing, those little quirks and whatnot, and it was like, and then people, her fans are like, yeah, I was defending her. It's a video. Now there's another video. Now the only thing about this video though is it was probably like you might want to fact check it because with the way things be looking now, you're not sure, but there was a video and she was like, if you want to know my of choice, she was like, if you want to know my of choice, just listen to, and it was, oh my God. Becky, look at her. Tunchi, now she on the floor though. You already know it's on. No way. Are you rage baiting me right now? It worked. So, but Pills and Potions? Pills and Potions? That Nicki Minaj song. The songs like they hit a little different, don't they? She was rapping and talking about certain things and I'm a motherfucking monster. She was going a little unhinged. A different persona. I wanted to post it. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if y'all heard. It's this song. The girl, and talking about Taylor Swift, she playing the guitar. Now, she actually sing this song, and it's satirical in its effect. She talks about it's the perspective of I'm trying to figure out how I can say this in this way. Because I don't want to actually say the lyrics. I don't want to actually say the lyrics. Go listen to Denzel Washington for some motivation. Let me see. She talks about she's like you had a black girl with a big butt, and she doesn't want to, she knows that hers is flat. That's how the song starts. Then she was like, oh, she knows she can't give. Bro, the craziest part was somebody actually, Travis Kelce X, the one that was on stage with Chris Brown. They took her pictures and videos and put and edited a video for that, and I was just. And then so I saw it. I saw it the first time I heard it and saw it. It was that one. It was the one with Travis Kelce X. And they actually put it over top of it, right? And so I didn't know. But then I saw the original where there is a girl and she has a guitar and she's actually singing. And it was like, I'm afraid she ate with that one. She low-key ate. I'm afraid. Kind of eats, not gonna lie. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Dun-dun, dun-dun. All right. I never started a poll. I didn't even do a poll. Should we do a poll just because? I never did a poll. What's gonna be the poll? Why did I stop? Why did I sway away from the poll? If I at least would have thought about it. Yo. What's gonna be the poll? I don't even know. I don't know what I was thinking. I just completely forgot about it. Okay. This is just random. It doesn't matter. What does matter? It just came to mind here. So we're gonna do a poll. Best phone service. We're gonna go Frog Wireless first. Then we're gonna go Sprint. Then we're gonna go T-Mobile. And then we're gonna go AT&T. Doesn't AT&T own Sprint? Nobody cares. I just poll. Let's put the poll there. Just to have one. Psh. Now, Frog Wireless is Walmart. I'm not even sure if it's still called Frog anymore. It might just be Walmart. Had an outstanding day. I had a wonderful day. It's not over yet. I have to figure out how we're gonna spend the rest. I gotta figure out what to do first. But I'm happy to be at this point in this moment. Happy to be at this point in this moment. Trying to feel like I need to try to figure out there's it's the why. It's who and why. The John is funny. I don't even explain this. So it's those two types of people, like them actually knowing each other, right? And then now they're engaging. It is that type of whatchamacallit, bro. It is that type of whatchamacallit. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How do you react to that? How do you, I don't know. How do you react to that? How do you, right? So two people, one making a fake persona, to impersonate you, and then come on your live stream with a friend, and so their friend is also in on this type of thing. It's one of those types of things. Yeah, I'm blocking you. And I'm gonna block you as well. I'm blocking both of you. Since both of you seemingly know who I am and would rather engage behind a fake persona, I'm just gonna block you. That's weird behavior. That's weird behavior. All right, so in essence, I'm just gonna end this one and we'll start